The connection is calm, grounded, safe, but where did the fire go? When your twin flame journey shifts from chaos to peace, it might leave you wondering if there's something missing. Let's unravel the truth about passion, polarity, and the spark that never has to fade. When your connection starts to feel more safe than exciting, that's a very good thing. Excitement is related to anxiety, it's related to trauma bonding, and it's not where union comes from. Peace is where union comes from. In fact, having peace is even more important than having your harmonious union, because if you have harmonious union without peace, then you don't have anything of any value. It's actually a sign of maturity rather than emotional avoidance, because you've healed the stuff that would spike your nervous system and cause excessive excitement and an excess intensity, which is not really what love is. It's a sign that you've released any misaligned beliefs about the nature of real love. Whether or not it feels peaceful is how you tell the difference. If there's anything not peaceful there, there's something that needs healing. Maybe you were addicted to the chaos of the earlier stages, because so many people do equate love with chaos when that's not what it is. If calm feels boring after the storm, it means you're lacking the divine spark, because the divine spark is not boring. If there's a part of you that's still craving drama to feel alive, it's like being an adrenaline junkie, but all that is based on fear. You don't need the fight or flight response to feel alive. All these misalignments, when you realign them to the truth, will shift how you perceive external passion. But make sure the connection actually is peaceful and not emotionally shut down or numbed out either. You don't want to go too far the other way. And numbing out is indifference, and it's not indifference that you want, it's impartiality. Make sure you're feeling and not just functioning. Make sure you're not checked out. Make sure you're not stuffing difficult feelings down. If there's stuff that's been left unsaid, if you're still harbouring upsets about what's happened between you or your dynamic, all that is going to need looking at. Another thing that could be blocking the spark is unresolved resentments. Even in basic relationships, even in soulmate relationships, a lot of people find that they're no longer attracted to their partner even though they still love them because of unresolved resentments. So have a look at what parts of the past are still not healed. If anything's coming up and it's bothering you, that's a sign there's healing to be done there. If you're suppressing truth to preserve memory, you gotta stop doing that. Clean that up. You've got to really be honest with yourself and how you really feel about everything. Often with clients, I have to ask them the same question like 3-4 times. How do you really feel about this? How do you really feel about this? It's not enough to just skip over it or brush past it saying, oh, it's okay, when really there's something that feels bad or not peaceful there. If you're mistaking comfort for complacency, have a look at how you can keep evolving together, because even if you come into union and harmonious union, you'll find yourself in a pretty good place. But it won't remain a good feeling place if you stay static where you are. You always got to keep growing. You always got to keep moving forward. You always got to keep releasing separation, even in union and harmonious union, because there'll still be bits of separation still there in consciousness, and it's going to have to be resolved. So make sure you keep reigniting your purpose and play together. That's really important. It's emotional safety that opens the door to deeper intimacy. It doesn't close it. When things feel too easy, are there emotions that arise associated with that? Do you believe that love has to be hard, that it has to be challenging, that it has to be difficult, that it has to be painful? Because that will cause you to keep resisting vulnerability in peace. And that's something you absolutely need if you want to keep moving forward and coming closer to each other. Make sure you keep showing up authentically in your connection, and the way you do that is to show up authentically with yourself and feel your feelings and be honest about what you're really feeling. If you've dulled your light to maintain peace, that's going to be a problem. Your twin flame's not going to see you if you're dulling your light, and you won't be able to see yourself clearly as well, and it can stop you recognizing each other altogether. Are there any desires that you've stopped expressing? Maybe it led to painful consequences to express them, or maybe you believe that they're not going to be fulfilled. But denying them isn't going to make them go away. They'll still be in there, festering until you address them and give yourself what you're needing here. Have a look at how your own relationship with excitement affects your union. If you're associating passion with danger or rejection, that's just proof that you've had some bad experiences, but you don't have to keep having these bad experiences. The whole point of the twin flame journey is to remove these lower vibrations from your consciousness so you never have to experience this type of unhappiness ever again. There's a new form that excitement can take in divine love. But you have to come to a place of peace first, because it's only from peace that true joy can arise. Maybe your nervous system is still adjusting to true safety. Maybe you've never experienced it in this life. Are you able to relax without disconnecting or checking out or numbing out? Can you relax without a drink in your hand? You gotta find presence in stillness. Have a look at what your personal definition is of romantic excitement. Is it about novelty or intensity or a deep emotional charge? Is it about being grounded or up in the air? Can you get really clear about what that means for you? Because when you get overexcited, what's actually happening, it feels good, but you are leaking your divinity. You're leaking away all your power, so you don't want to be doing that. You can intentionally co-create peace and passion. See how different the vibration is from the word passion with excitement. Passion is much higher frequency. Embark on brand new adventures and practices, the mirror exercise to inspire deeper connection. Be willing to be surprised by your person again, because even twin flame sex, when you first do it, it's not going to be like bam immediately. It's going to be good, but twin flame sex, unlike soulmate sex, builds and builds and builds into this amazing fire. It doesn't fizzle out like soulmate sex. Your twin flame journey is not meant to be a roller coaster, and certainly not forever. It doesn't mean the passion has to go away either, though. When you release the addiction to chaos, you make time for real intimacy, the kind that ignites you from within and grows eternally, going always deeper and deeper and deeper. Want to explore more about keeping the fire alive in your connection? Stay with me with this video here.